Hey everyone, welcome to the Not So Legal Show. Happy 2012. Feels good to start with a clean legal slate, and let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Starting off, let's look at the playoffs. So congratulations to the San Francisco 49ers. Talk about a crazy game, and too bad, so sad for Tim Tebow fans. Maybe next year his faith will really kick in. Now going back to the 49ers, there was something I read about Dante Whitner's helmet-to-helmet hit with one of the Saints running backs and that it was declared legal. So of course, seeing the word legal, I had to investigate. Apparently, now I know some of you guys out there know this, but there are 8 categories of where a player is deemed defenseless, so you can't have a helmet-to-helmet hit. So I guess in this instance, they reviewed it and decided that the player wasn't defenseless, and therefore, even though he was sent into the locker room because obviously it was a hard enough hit, that it was still declared legal. Now take this one step further. In California, as of January 1st, at the high school level, they've deemed that if a player is hit in the head, that he can't enter back into the game unless a doctor has declared that it's okay. I find it hard to believe that it's taken this long to get that kind of law enacted. I would think that if a kid is hit in the head and is like laid out on the field, or even not even laid out on the field, but some kind of a concussion, that it seems pretty obvious that he shouldn't enter back into the game if a doctor hasn't said it's okay. Kind of an odd one, weird. As you know, I like to follow weird and random cases. So, of course, I found a case where, in those, TV shows or movies where it says everything depicted here is just fictionalized, it's not a true story. Well, let's take it one step further, because a man has filed a lawsuit against Rupert Murdoch and Fox because he's saying that he's been defamed and there's an invasion of privacy because he's being essentially depicted in these movies and shows because of all the coincidences that there are. For example, take the movie Donnie Darko. In the movie, there's a blue car, and apparently the plaintiff also has a blue car. And his sister's name is Stephanie, and in the movie, his sister's name is Stephanie. Now, of course, you could probably guess the other shows that he's talking about because he also mentions X-Files, so that should tell you sort of where this case is headed. We'll see what happens with that one. I'm definitely going to be following it just to see how bizarre it's going to get. Have to talk about the Golden Globes. Congratulations to Idris Elba, because I'm such a big fan, but also to Laura Dern, who's in a show called Enlightened about a whistleblower and sort of her path through her career and how she's making a difference at her company. Now, it's not that enlightening in the sense of that it's not a comedy, it's a little bit dark, but it's definitely worth watching. Now, I'm adding a new segment to the show called Best Hip Hop Lyric. For those of you who don't know this already, I'm a huge fan of hip hop, especially Lil Wayne. So I thought I'd start off this segment by a Lil Wayne quote, of course, which says that I still look good even in a broken mirror. Now take that quote out into your day and have a good one. That's it for now. Always remember to honor your power and stay tuned for the next video post.